world's first crypto-fiat bank. Here you can get your personal card linked to an e-wallet to exchange crypto-fiat, fiat crypto, crypto-crypto, or fiat-fiat in an instant. You get an all-in-one e-wallet with crypto and fiat accounts. We work in both B2B and B2C segments, as they can also work with each other. You can also make profit by investing into Fiatum cryptocurrency that is sought by businesses and individuals for its unique properties. Fiatum is a bridge between the fiat and crypto worlds. Become a partner of the bank and begin investing right now.
Thank you so much for the interview, Vlad. Before we get to talking about your project, please tell us a little bit about yourself. You can tell, for example, about your childhood.
Thanks for the asking, Maria Luisa. I'm very happy to be here because finally, after 1 year of very difficult and tough work on the project, finally we can present ourselves to the public and tell people what we want and who we are. If we talk about myself, I have not much to say about my childhood. I grew up as all people, I guess. So I went to school, I played football from early morning to the late evening, and I loved playing football. And also I had some dream to become a professional football player, but it didn't happen. So I had to go to university and study instead. And I can say that now I'm a happy man because I achieved a lot of things. For example, if you talk about my education, I have 3 diplomas. The first diploma is a lawyer degree I achieved in Moscow, Russia. The second one is an MBA, Master of Business Administration in California. And the last one, I'm just completing right now, the banker diploma in the United Kingdom.
Wow, it's so interesting to see how the founder of the crypto system grew from an ordinary boy. It is well known that hobbies speak a lot about a person. Vlad, what are your hobbies?
I have just a few hobbies. The main hobby, I think, is history. I love history from the early childhood. When we started to study the history of the ancient Rome, and I became mesmerized by the history at that time. Also, I like geography, and I read a lot of books about both, and that's my main hobby. Also, I like to play football, especially with my 9-year-old son, and we do that every day. So that's all hobbies I have. And the last hobby, and not the least important, is my job. I love my job.
Wow, that is great. You've told us briefly about your education, but can you also tell us about your experience?
My main experience recently is banking, because I've been in the banking for about 5 years. Previously, I was a lawyer in the field of the offshore company registration and tax optimization. Also, I worked on several projects in the field of mergers and acquisitions and the licensing. So before I did a lot of licenses, all kinds of licenses, you can name it. Casino, Forex, banking, hedge fund, everything. And that was a good background for me to start in banking about 5 years ago. And since then, I founded 3 electronic banks. And that's why I think that's the strongest part of our Fiatum project, because we have the help of our electronic bank, which can provide the card and the bank account solution.
Interesting. For any wealthy person, family is very important. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes, I have a beautiful family. My wife, we've been together for more than 20 years. She's the best woman in the world. She's kind, she's good, and she's very beautiful. And I have 2 children. I have a daughter, she's 19 years old, and now she lives in London, and she goes to the local university in the field of finance, and now she's helping me in the Fiatum project. I have a son, he's 9-year-old boy, he goes to school, and he's a professional football player, and we play football every day. It's not easy for me because I'm not too young, but makes me to stay in shape.
I see that Fiatum will soon become a family affair. Vlad, can you be called a wealthy person? What can you tell us about?
That's a good question, thank you. I think that I'm a wealthy person for about 5 years since I entered the banking field. And being a banker, you're always enough wealthy. So in the Fiatum project, we are not looking for money. We want to create something special for people, so that it's going to be a one-stop solution for all crypto people in the world. Right now we have a bank solution, so in this Fiatum project we are not looking for additional money or something. We want to create something special for the people. We want to create one-stop solutions so everybody, all crypto people, enjoy Fiatum and use it every day. If we talk about my own assets, I'm wealthy. I have a big house which is worth more than 1 million euro. I have a huge office in the downtown which costs at least 2 million euro. I have expensive cars like this one. This is a very expensive Mercedes which costs about 500,000. And I have Range Rover, which is quite expensive too, and have 6 people working in my house for my family. So yes, I'm a wealthy person.
Thank you for your honesty. Rarely does anyone speak so openly about their wealth in public. Let's move on to discussing your project. Why did you choose the direction of cryptocurrency?
Thanks for this excellent question. Being a banker, I always encountered with the crypto information frequently for obvious reasons. And I started to think about some crypto project like 3 years ago. But I didn't get any IT technician team in order to create the system we have right now. And this year I finally found good developers who worked from January until now in order to create this system, which is going to be a state-of-the-art system. And finally we can present the product to the public.
Why are there no crypto experts and influencers in your team?
That's a good question, and we thought about bringing some crypto people to our project. But I can say that main feature of our product is banking, because the unique feature of Fiatum system is the card solutions and the bank accounts which we can provide and naturally fuse with the crypto accounts. As to the crypto influencers, we tried to get them, but I think that we need some more time in order to attract more people from the crypto industry. We are working on it right now, so we have already several advisors, several influencers working for us. We pay them and they assist us in all ways.
How much did you invest in your project?
That's a very good question. Actually, I invest all cash I had, which is more than 1 million euro, and took some loans in last month of October in order to complete the project. And I didn't expect that it's going to be so expensive, but now we created our product and we start to generate a huge income, mainly from the white label solution for the smaller businesses who don't have MasterCard, Visa, Swift solutions as we do, and each of them paid to us about 50,000 euro, and we are getting much better right now. So the company feels pretty good right now financially, and we are ready to go to the moon.
Are you using your product?
Yes, sure, because I love the Fiatum solution, and I use the card, the Fiatum card myself. Also, my daughter living in London, she used the Fiatum card every day for the shopping. She loves to spend money as a girl. She buys some clothing every day, some nice bags, and so on.
That is very nice. Who is on your Fiatum team?
Right now we have about 50 people. The core of the team is for sure developers. We have around 10 developers working in all languages. It's PHP, it's Java, it's JavaScript, it's Python, everything you name it. Also we have lawyers, accountants, operators, and so on. And we want to expand the team at least to 100 people within the next month.
What are the forecasts for the growth of Fiat?
Actually, there are just a few similar businesses. The first one is, for example, is Crypto.com, and they exist for about 3 years, and they're very influential already, and they're a very rich company with a great solution. So we hope to somehow to compete with them, and I think that Fiatum can be one of the top crypto finance banks in the world.
Tell us about your new goals.
Actually, after we complete the ewallet system by December of this year, we are going to start several other projects. The first one is for sure is exchange, because we want to have own exchange solutions so that all the customers can have one-stop solution in Fiatum, so they can have bank account in the Fiatum bank and they can trade in Fiatum exchange. Another goal is for sure is to create own hot wallets like MetaMask and Trust Wallet. And the last biggest goal, but it's going to take maybe 2 or 3 years, is to create own blockchain like Ethereum.
Is there any community around the Fiatum project?
Yes, right now we have a very strong and active community consisting of at least 30,000 people. They're very active and they support us in all ways. For example, we had the pre-sale of our token, and we surprisingly sold out almost 2 million tokens to our community. And they help us not only by money but also by good advice.
Where do you have your offices?
That's a good question. We have several offices. The first office for sure is located in London for our electronic bank. Second office in Estonia, but it's more like a small representative office. And the third and the biggest office right now is in Moscow, Russia.
Can you share with us your contacts?
Sure, you can easily reach our team going to our website www.fiatum.com or going to our Telegram group, just typing Fiatum in Telegram, or you can reach me at Vlad Charman. Excuse me. Hello, can I help you? Good day. Sure, thanks for the kind interest. We can do that, and we provide the white label solution for the smaller businesses who can become our partners. But could you call me back, please, in 2 hours, because right now I'm very busy.
Okay, I'll contact you in 2 hours today again. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much. You too. Bye-bye.
Let's continue with our interview. Can I ask you, when did you start working on this?
If you talk about Fiatum project, we started to generate the idea and the architecture of the project in December of the last year. The works actually started in the January of this year, and since then we worked very hard on this project until November.
How experienced is your team?
My team is very experienced because I selected it one by one, and each employee is very professional. You can name it, if it's a lawyer, if it's an accountant, or it's a developer. They're all been scrutinized very heavily, and they're very professional people, and they have very big salary.
That is great to hear. What product do you offer to crypto community?
Like I said before, we offer a somewhat unique product, which is a fully crypto finance bank, where you can have your crypto money and your financial money in the card or the traditional bank account together. And there's just a few similar businesses right now operational, and we can become one of the top crypto finance banks in the world.
I see. And what are the main features that distinguish you from other projects?
I can say that main feature we have right now is own solution on the cards, because our electronic bank is a full and principal member of MasterCard, Visa and UnionPay, and the bank accounts, because the same electronic bank has all the permissions to operate in the SWIFT, SEPA, and to generate IBAN accounts.
Could you please elaborate on Kardashian and e-wallets? How are they interrelated?
It's very easy. You, as a customer, have a e-wallet where you can order a card. Right now, you can order a MasterCard. In about 2 months after we complete the technical integration, you can order Union Pay card, and I think in 6 months you can order a Visa card, because the integration with Visa takes a bit more time than usual. And you can use the card for the everyday life. For example, if you have 100,000 on your crypto, you can transfer 1,000 to your card and just go to any ATM and extract cash, or you can buy any product or food over the internet, or pay using the POS terminal.
Thank you for the clarification. Are you working on any marketing initiatives to help build awareness for your project?
That's a good question. Marketing is very important for crypto projects, and we put a great and very heavy stress on marketing since August, and since then we attracted about 50,000 loyal members to our community, and we spent a lot on marketing. Since August we placed posts about 300 Telegram channels, which is not cheap. Also, we are having AMA conferences every day. Sometimes we have up to 5 AMAs per day. And it's very costly, but we want to do that in order to increase the awareness of the global community that Fiatum came to the market and we are ready to rock this world.
It seems like you have it all under control. Could you please tell us more about the most memorable results the Fiatum has achieved so far?
That's a good question, thank you. First of all, I must to say that I love to control everything, because in order to run a big, especially financial business, you have to control everything. And you must know what happens in your company and the everyday life. The most memorable result I can state right now is that we finally completing the e-wallet system, and that was the biggest challenge we had, because it's not easy to combine everything, the crypto, the card, and the IBAN solution all together in one system. And finally, I'm very happy to tell the people that we did it, and you can come and enjoy the system.
That sounds great. Can you please tell us more about your token Fiat? What are the benefits of holding it?
Our token is unique because it's going to serve as a gas within our e-wallet system, and every customer using the said system must hold at least 100 fiats in order to enjoy all the unique features we have. And that's why the price of the fiat token shall skyrocket very soon, and it's a good chance to buy the tokens on the good price right now, because we are still having the pre-sale until this Saturday, when we finally go to the listing on the exchanges. I can say that our competitors, they enjoy the raise in the price by 1,000 or more % very quickly. So it's a good chance to invest in our token.
Can you elaborate on listing of Fiat? Where are you planning to be listed and launched for IEO?
Actually, we already been launched for the IEO at a very good exchange called P2P B2B, and the IEO is going to be finished this Friday, and then we are going to the listing at decentralized exchange called Uniswap this Saturday. And by December 6th, we are going to be listed at centralized exchanges. The first one is CoinsBit, which is ranked 50 at CoinMarketCapital. The second one is Asbit, also a very good exchange, and the last one is P2P B2B. So we're going to be listed at 3 exchanges at least.
I see. And how many tokens are already sold, and how many are still available to the investors?
Actually, our strategy presumes that we throw to the public a very limited edition of the tokens in order to provide the shortage. And right now we are throwing to the public not more than 5 million tokens, which is a very small number. but we want to create a fork. So from one side we have a shortage of the tokens. From the other side, each customer of the e-wallet system must hold at least 100 tokens, and this fork presumes that the price of the token shall skyrocket.
I see, and I also know that burning of a token is a great way to control tokens' price
Exactly.
and reducing the supply. Do you have any plans on burning tokens?
Exactly. Burning is a good measure against inflation of any currency, both crypto or traditional currency. So we have a burn from 0.1% each month in order to fight against the inflation.
I see, and do you have any plans for the global expansion?
Yes, we want to be a #1 global company speaking about crypto, and we want to become a #1 crypto finance bank. Of course, we understand that it's going to require a lot of effort from our team within the next year, but we are ready for that. And we created the community from the scratch, and we brought people from all countries in order to be global from the beginning.
And the last very important question for our viewers. Security is considered to be one of the top priorities of any exchange. How does Fiatum protect information and ensures assets security?
That's a very good question, and we consider security a top priority for us, because for any crypto project it's very, very important to exist and succeed in the long run. In order to comply with this requirement, we have all instruments in order to achieve this task. For example, for the card operations, we use a PCI DSS level 1 standard, which fully protects all card transactions. For the crypto operations, we use the unique and most modern instrument called the crypto-CSS standard. Also, we use three-factor authentication in order to protect access to e-wallets.
Thank you so much for your time. It seems like that's all of the questions for today. Thank you again for your honesty and being so open about your project.
Thank you so much for your time, and once again I want to stress out that this meeting and this interview are very important for me, because I can go to public and finally say what I have to say, so the community and the investors can hear me and can hear about Fiatum Bank. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hello guys. I wanted just to show you my kingdom. So I own all the floor. It counts about 1,100 square meters, and I love my office. So let's start the tour. I'm going to quickly show you the kingdom. So first place, and the most important for the employees, it's a dining room where they can eat and communicate with each other. So here we have a room, a special room for new developers, because before we hire any developer, we have to make sure that he's competent. So new developers spend here a day or two, and they can prove that they are worthy to work in our company. Here we have a human resources department, 3 people. They work tirelessly to bring us more good people, because we're always hiring by dozens each month. Here we have some operators, the girls, and they're working. Okay, here we have the main working area. Here you can see the escalation team and the marketing team. So that's the guys you are talking to every day. And here we have 5 lawyers. Some of them on the lunch break right now, and these lawyers make sure that we have all the licenses and all the permissions in place. That's another special room for the system operators, so they make sure that the systems works and in good shape. And that's the core of the company, the technician department, the developers, and the admins. Finally, I can show you my room. is the biggest one. So here we conduct the conferences, and that's our logo. As you can see, I like to play ping pong, and sometimes when I have a few minutes, I have some contests here. That's my working table. And I even have a shower room because I very frequently stay in the office at nights, so I need a shower. So that's it for this part of the office.